Hey everybody, today is June 2nd, 2018. What I want to talk to you about is it's International Sex Workers Day. Now, a lot of people think that just means you're hookers on the street, but you know what, it doesn't. It means you're high-class escorts, you're porn stars, the people who do the sound and the lighting for porn stars, the people who do the marketing for porn stars, or for the brothels, or for the strip clubs. It's your Chippendale dancers, it's your strippers, it's anyone who has anything to do with any kind of sexual oriented business. Now granted, there are places where it's completely legal, most places it is not. My opinion is it should be legal everywhere, and it should be regulated, people should be tested, same as they do with the porn industry now, and that the government needs to wake up and realize that this is an actual legitimate business. It is a multi-billion-dollar business a year. So they're missing out on millions of dollars in taxes because they don't want to tax these people. Now, today being International Sex Workers Day, you're supposed to wear red. I have on my red. Stephanie is also wearing red. I made us t-shirts, and on our shirts it says "Together We Stand." On the front and on the back it says "I stand with sex workers." Anyone who comes up and asks, I will explain to them, and I will explain to them why this is such a great industry and why it should be regulated. Now, this industry has gone on forever, and it will continue to go on forever. But what a lot of people don't understand is there's a new law in place called FOSTA. The man in the White House signed this law because it was supposed to be an anti-human trafficking law. In the process of doing this, he has struck down all sex workers. He has made it open day on hating them, even more than people did before. Since FOSTA has been enacted, countless women, especially women, we don't really have any statistics on men because they're a little less to report, but there are countless women that have come up missing, some mutilated, some have been murdered. We had a girl that was working as a stripper in El Paso that was from Las Cruces, and she was murdered within the second week of FOSTA being done, and the way it looked, it was a hate crime. This affects people's lives. This affects the way they live. It affects who they are. It affects them being able to have a decent livelihood for themselves and to take care of their families. Would it not be smarter to legitimize this business? Make this industry work for themselves? Make it so that everybody is regulated, everybody is tested, everybody is safe, and tax them. Get the taxes. Millions and millions of dollars in taxes. You would think somebody would wise up by now and realize there's money to be made by everybody. Now, this doesn't mean that everybody's out having sex with everybody. Sex workers are your dominatrixes, your doms, your subs, your slaves, anyone who gets compensated in some way, shape, or form. It is also the people that hire themselves out as companions for people that are lonely. People that truly never have sex with anyone. They just hire themselves out, but because it's considered a sex industry. You know, it's adult companionship, so sex industry. But it's time for us to change our mind on sex workers and who they are and what they do. Stop putting them down and stop thinking of them as being these poor, abused, mistreated and raped girls when they were 12 years old that have daddy issues, and realize this is a growing industry where women and men are able to think for themselves, market themselves, make themselves $1 million a year doing something that they're good at and they want to do. These are not people that are enslaved in doing things. Yes, that happens, and that is a travesty. That's not the people that we're talking about. We're talking about the people that do this willingly and that want to do it. So I ask of you this. I'm not asking you to go out and solicit prostitution. I'm not asking you to go out and watch a porn. What I am asking you to do is to change your attitude and to change the way you feel about these people. Realize that they are people. Stop putting them down. You can support a sex worker by no longer putting them down to other people. By no longer saying, oh, she's a hoe, or that slut. You don't have to do that. You need to realize these women, especially these women that have to market themselves and they have to do their own PR and they have to do all of this stuff on their own and keep themselves safe. It's time to take this out of the shadows, bring it forth, and just look at it for what it is. It's been here forever. It will always be here forever. We need to look at it. It needs to be regulated. And it needs to be taxed. Millions of dollars wasted every year in taxes because these people are not paying taxes in most cases. Some people are, some people aren't. Some people are legit. So you need to keep that in mind too. It is legal in some places. But I ask of you this. The one simple thing you can do. Just stop treating them like dirt. Be nice. Be like, oh, that's what she does. She's a porn star. Oh, okay. Well, I get that. I understand that. Well, good for her. If she likes doing it and she's in charge of herself, good for her. Change your attitude, change your life. Happy International Sex Workers Day. Wear red. When somebody asks, tell them why. Night, y'all.